Yeah, I'm Dustin Manderfeld, Vice President of Data and AI Engineering. Um, and MyFitnessPal, number one trusted brand in nutrition for logging your food, logging your exercise. So whether you were exercising every day, whether you're logging your food, weighing your food, there's something that we can help you with kind of on that journey. So that's where we really focus with our app. I joined MyFitnessPal in May 2023, and I was coming in as a new data science leader, looking to really build a team, do a bunch of hiring, bring in expertise, new ideas, and really try to transform MyFitnessPal into a ML-driven app. 2 months onto the job, I actually partnered with Tribe on a POC to just kind of get those ideas thinking. The project was to take a voice logging type use case. So we already had photo log where you could take a picture of your meal, identify the ingredients, and it would log that. I was intrigued by the idea of logging your entire day's worth of meals. So if I could just speak into the microphone like any AI assistant and say, for breakfast, I ate this, for lunch, I ate this, for dinner, I ate this, and have it just log it for me without me having to review and search and make sure it's perfect. That was the use case I really wanted to attack. We started with a web-based kind of chat type framework because that was an easy way to just get an input of foods from your voice, turn that into text, and then start using LLMs to identify the brand, the serving size, the food description. And we learned a lot through that process. And now it's one of the main features in our app for our premium users. We had so many different ideas. Tribe really helped us focus in on what use case was feasible to prove out during those 4 weeks. And we could still experiment. We could still learn throughout the R&D process of building a prototype. But the idea was to get something that worked at the end of the 4 weeks that we could demo and then ultimately implement right into the product. So I did appreciate how Tribe did push back at times and kind of helped us ideate and really focus on what we wanted to build after that first week. And that we could spend the next 2 to 3 weeks really implementing that idea. But what I really loved was that we had a demo at the end of every week. So all the other stakeholders from product engineering, other leaders that were maybe interested but couldn't fully engage in the POC could see the progress every week. So that was really big for me because it helps with alignment across many different organizations and different stakeholders, and they can see how fast we can actually move if we are kind of aligned on a goal. So if Tribe wasn't involved on that first AI use case, I think we would have had way too many ideas. That was a huge benefit Tribe brought to us, was not only the focus, but the weekly demos of here's the progress we're making. And then at the end of that 4 week engagement, and we demoed it to the entire company. And it not only got people excited about what we could build and start injecting these new AI technologies into the app, but it was just really inspiring that, hey, we can move pretty fast on these things. I'd recommend working with Tribe if you know that you need to get started with this Gen AI boom, but don't know how. They really are experts on how to go do this, and they focus on giving you not just ideas, but they'll also really partner with you and help you focus on what to build, but also just how you execute on that and how you can actually build something into your product using Gen AI.